Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Stella Inger. The only known jaguar in the wild in the United States is spotted on camera right here in Tucson. Take a look. El Jefe can be seen here in his natural habitat in the Santa Rita Mountains. This is the first publicly released video of the animal, who experts say came from Mexico.
Jaguars are the third largest cats in the world after tigers and lions. The last time a female jaguar roamed around the nation in 1963, it was killed in northern Arizona. Today, only about 15,000 jaguars remain in the world. KGUN9 on your side's Whitney Clark is joining us live with more on this recent sighting.
Well, El Jefe has been living in the Santa Ritas for years, but conservationists say it's been very challenging to actually get good video of him. They say he roams up and down the mountain range, traveling between 30 and 40 miles. Now, while there have been hundreds of still photos taken of the jaguar, conservationists say this new video really shows that the animal is comfortable here in southern Arizona, healthy and eating well. The new video was taken by cameras for the Center for Biological Diversity, who have been tracking the animal for years, advocating for conservation of the species. In 2014, the center secured more than 750,000 acres of federally protected critical habitat for U.S. jaguar recovery. Now, back in 2009, Macho B was captured in southern Arizona and eventually euthanized for kidney failure. Macho B's death caused a lot of controversy because many people believed he would have survived had he been left alone. Now, to protect El Jefe, the center says they will not release the exact location of where he was found in the mountains, but they do say the video was recorded sometime last fall. Live near I-10 in Cole, Whitney Clark, KGUN9 on your side.
Whitney, thank you. If you live on the northwest side, we are closer to a project that removes the bottleneck on Ina Road and I-10 and the railroad crossing. Arizona Department of Transportation will make Ina Road go over the freeway instead of under. Yesterday, the Arizona Corporation Commission approved the project. Now on your side's Keaton Thomas joins us now from the northwest side with more. Keaton.
Yeah. Well, Stella, we're actually on Prince Road and I-10 instead of Ina, but I want to show you this because, well, it is pretty much a very similar project to what you'll see up on Ina once it's done, because like Prince, Ina will be turned into an overpass going over I-10 and also over the Union Pacific Railroad, like you said, Stella, and ADOT's doing this to relieve some very specific congestion up on Ina Road. It's this railroad crossing at Ina Road that's causing problems for commuters. They must stop at this railroad track each time a train goes by. That's 48 times a day. During rush hour, it can cause backups on Ina. As for safety, there's been 7 accidents in the history of the railroad crossing. But coming soon, ADOT will begin construction on a $7.4 million overpass to help fix congestion. It'll take the almost 47,000 drivers that use that section of road each day over the freeway and the railroad. During construction, which is set to begin in the fall, ADOT will close Ina Road. But how's this going to affect the area? Well, Ina is just like a similar project when ADOT put an overpass over Prince Road. Ina Vasius, owner of Old Times Cafe, remembers traffic problems during the Prince overpass construction. She says her business was affected. Others nearby even had to close down.
Less customers, and it was too hard to get to here. So some of our regular customers just didn't bother because it was too much trouble.
Up to Ina Road, the donut wheel is in the path of the overpass construction. They have signs up saying they'll remain open. Store manager Sophia Padilla says they'll probably be affected, but they're relying on their loyal customers.
They're very loyal. They like our products, and that's why we've been open for so long.
And as far as the timeline in this project, it's set to be about a 2-year project, and construction is supposed to start here in the fall. All of this, though, part of a larger $120 million project improving I-10 between here on Prince and Ruth Roth. We're live on the northwest side. I'm Keaton Thomas, KGUN9 on your side.
Thank you, Keaton. A prank gone wrong is happening across the nation. Take a look at what happened in California. A Burger King employee got a call about a fake gas leak, and the caller said they needed to smash the window before the store exploded. You can see they used a car to smash it open, causing about $35,000 in damage. Now, The prank has made its way to Tucson. In tonight's Crime Alert, 9 on your side's Christina Myers takes a closer look at the Jack-in-the-Box, Campbell, and Fort Lowell that fell victim.
Well, Tucson police tell me that multiple Jack-in-the-Box locations got similar phone calls. Not all of the employees, though, listened to what the prankster was telling them to do. Now, this Jack-in-the-Box, again, Fort Lowell and Campbell, the employees here did listen. You can see that they are open for business today, but their windows have been boarded up. That's because Tuesday morning, very early, around 1:30 in the morning, employees here got a phone call from a guy claiming to be from a fire suppression company. He told them that there was some sort of gas leak inside the building, and the only way to prevent the building from exploding was to smash out the windows. So employees listened to what they were being told to do, smashed the windows, got out of the building, and then called 911. When crews arrived, though, they found no sort of gas leak. The damage, however, had already been done, and we don't know exactly how much will be required in repairs to this building. But again, multiple locations have been receiving these types of prank phone calls. And Captain Barrett Baker with Tucson Fire tells me if you do get a similar phone call, just call 911 immediately. Firefighters will never ask you to smash out the windows if there is some sort of gas leak. They will just tell you to evacuate, get as far away from the building as possible, and immediately call 911 so crews can get here and assess the situation. In this case, police do have some leads. If you have any more information, though, they are asking you to call 911 or 88 Crime. Again, we're at the Jack-in-the-Box at Fort Lowell and Campbell. Christina Myers, KGUN9 on your side.
Thank you, Christina. You just never know, do you?
Can you believe this?
You know? Another nice, cool day in Tucson.
Yeah, and tonight will be cold again. Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen is here with a look outside.
Cool indeed. We were 13 degrees below our average with a high of just 54 today in Tucson. 55 for Sells, 49 though for Douglas. And yes, we'll be below freezing again tonight. How about 30 degrees for the metro area? Right now, though, we're at 50 with mostly clear skies, and our wind is from the northwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity at 24%. And our live looks outside, one to the north, one to the south, both completely clear. And that will allow that little bit of heat, relatively speaking, that we picked up today to re-radiate out very quickly. So yes, our cold snap does continue. I'll tell you for how long, and that Mount Lemon forecast all coming up.
New at 6. Sometimes an act of kindness, no matter how small on the surface, can mean a lot, especially to a boy battling cancer.
Angel Locke says she visited the Apple store at La Encantada last week with her son Chase, who was diagnosed with brain tumor at just 2 years old. She says the employees there did something for Chase, and she wanted to make sure they knew how much the act meant. 9 News Side's Ricky Mitchell has the story.
Okay, what's this?
Chase Locke is almost 8 years old, but he's still in the first grade after a rare brain cancer diagnosis kept him in the hospital for almost a year.
He received intense chemotherapy, followed by 3 tandem bone marrow transplants.
So after all of that, Chase's mother, Angel, says school is very important to him.
I'm the only one who's on the level 2 on the minuses.
When they ran an errand at the Apple store last week, Chase found a quiet spot in the corner to work on homework.
I noticed that one of the other associates had come over and started talking to Chase.
Then the store's manager approached Angel.
And so he says, well, my associate came back to me and she was in tears because she had a chance to talk to your son. And your son said that he was doing his homework because he really wanted to make sure that he was in the 2nd grade.
The store decided to give Chase a free iPod Nano just because they were touched by his story. But Angel says what they didn't know was how obsessed Chase has become with time. And now he can check it whenever he wants.
It's a big safety thing because when he was in the hospital, not knowing what was going to come next was sometimes scary. And he's become very scheduled and very routine, and for him, time is safety.
Chase also loves music and dancing. His mother says it's how he gets away.
Tell him which songs, because I think they'll be surprised.
Achy breaky heart, We Will Rock You, Whoopa Gumlin Style.
It really means more than I think that they would ever know.
And Angel posted about this on a Facebook page that she created called Pray for Chase. At last check, the post had more than 10,000 likes and 3,300 shares. She said she was so happy to see the response because she really wanted it to get back to those original Apple employees.
Ricky, thank you. It's so nice to have angels among us.
Chase is the man.
Chase really is the man. And I saw that Facebook post, and I got to tell you, I did cry.
Yeah.
It's such a sweet story.
Very moving story. What an adorable little one, right?
We're praying for you, Chase.
We certainly are. And our temperatures this morning started off below the freezing mark. We were at 28 in Tucson, but my thanks to my weather spotters, Ted Jones and Catalina, who reported 25, and Marsha Mendelson near Amato with a low of 20. Yeah, coming up, we'll have that warm up.
And this is a live look at Keno's Sports Complex for an MLS friendly. A report is next. You're watching KGUN9 on your side.